Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So as you know now the option entry dates has been extended and it has been extended up to 20th of January, that is tomorrow 11 a.m. and the same day mock results are going to be out, right? And this is only the mock round. You will have an opportunity basically to change your option entries later on. So but the topic of this particular video is about helping you select the type of colleges which you should be looking to do in your option entry, and this will help you now analyze the existing videos, right, in terms of is that good for you, right? I have made a lot of videos, right, around 150 plus MBA colleges I have reviewed across Karnataka, but a lot of students are still confused, and which type of colleges they should go, and a lot of questions I'm getting. So this particular video I'm trying to cover different types of college, like what is your objective of doing MBA is very important, right? So when you are considering MBA solely for the placement perspective, right, then you should always go for the top colleges which have a strong excellent placement track record, right? And how do we see the placement track record is about the type of placement details which college has got in last 2-3 years, and that is also sometimes provided on the college website, sometimes it is provided on their Facebook pages and others thing, right? And they provide information with student name and salary aspects, right? The second aspect is that you don't believe in the college part of the story, but you believe in the AICT approvals, right? So those documents are nothing but NIRF ranking documents, right, where they are supposed to disclose all the information for last 3-year placement with respect to the number of placed students, number of students attending it, number of seats, and the median salaries which they are getting, right? So this is one of the important source. So one of the most common questions, if students are having a lower rank, right, they are not able to get many colleges, they are looking towards the government college, right? The government college are basically the MBA colleges which are part of any particular university, faculty of management, right? Those type of government colleges, or they are VTU MBA colleges, right? And lot of inquiries are towards those college, right? So for the government college, right, first category I will talk about, there is hardly any records for any NIRF rankings or the NIRF data, for the reason that those colleges are not NAC accredited, right? Most of them are like faculty of a government college, and there are hardly any efforts which are made to get into them into NAC accreditation or go into the placement mode. So they don't have a dedicated placement cells most of the times in the government colleges, right? So that is why government colleges we should have at a very very lower priority, and the probability of getting jobs through these colleges are very very low. They don't have any published information about the placement drives. Mostly they have some students attending in the common placement drives with some other colleges or some other off campuses, right, where students get mostly the jobs. Exceptions, there are few exceptions, right, like VTU MBA colleges, right? VTU themselves have their MBA colleges in Belgaum, in Chikaballapur, Mysore, Kalburgi, and many other places, right? So those are VTU MBA colleges where placements are there because they have a common placement drive for all the students, right, from different campuses, and that way they make effort to make the placement. So if you are considering VTU MBA colleges, then it is a better choice. You are looking for do MBA and you are flexible to get job from outside, then you can do from any of these government colleges. Their fees are quite low, 20,000 rupees, and you'll be able to get a decent education. I'm not saying the best class because your continuous industrial visits and all those will be quite low compared to the private colleges. So government colleges, those are the important criteria you should look if you want to do, and do it mostly in the tier 1 cities, right, like Bangalore, Mysore, Mangalore, Hubli, Dharwad. Don't go to very small cities, right, because there again efforts will be less and the interaction with industry will always be less, right? So even if you are considering government college, consider with that. Now I'm going to talk about the colleges which are like private colleges, right? Again, private colleges are two categories. One is the private colleges which are affiliated with either VTU, Vishwaswara Technological University, or Bangalore University, or the respective universities in the respective cities, right? So those are the private affiliated college, right? Those are the good options, and the best part of those colleges is that they have a lesser number of seats. Most of the private college have the seats in the range of 60 seats for MBA or MCA, or they may have 120 seats, right? That is the higher limit on those colleges, right? And out of those also, for example, if they have 120 seats, 50% seats, like out of 60 seats are through PGCET and 60 seats are through KMET or the management quota process, right? So best thing is that they have a lesser number of seats, and they are, if they are a VTU affiliated colleges, right, they do make a lot of efforts for placement because they are engineering college, right? So they have the regular companies which come for engineering placement, and many times they also are suitable for MBA or MCA placement. Specifically for MCA, if engineering college is good, right, if you have a good engineering college, the MCA placement will be always decent, because most of the students will be allowed to sit with the computer science students, right? So always good. For the MBA students, if it is a private college and engineering college, then your placement chances in engineering companies are very good. But then there are companies which are in the non-engineering field, right? Banks and other companies where the number of companies visiting are less. So if your goal is to get into, say, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, and all those companies in the marketing role, VTU colleges may not be that good option, VTU engineering colleges. But if your goal is to get into IT companies and other FMCG and other companies which are coming for engineering placements, they will allow MBA placements also. So it is very clear that if you are selecting a engineering college VTU affiliated, your chances of getting job in a high-end consulting company and IT company is very good, and your chances of getting jobs in the banking sector or those sectors which are services sector will be comparatively lesser, right? But if you are MCA student, your chances of getting job in a good VTU affiliated college is quite good. So this is the VTU affiliated engineering colleges, which are good colleges. You can select them. Second is non VTU affiliated. So it will be now like Bangalore University affiliated college, Bangalore City University, Bangalore North University, Mysore University, Mangalore University, and those type of colleges, right? So those type of colleges are also selectively very good. It depends on the the credentials of the main college, right? And they have their own degree colleges along with MBA and MCA faculty. So they have their own placement cells, right? So this is the important thing when you are selecting the Bangalore University affiliated, that you have to look at how strong is the placement cell. Second is, since these colleges are NAC accredited, they have the NIRF data. So if you're going for those colleges which are non VTU affiliated, you should definitely try to get NIRF data. Most of the details I have provided in most of the videos where it is available. These are very important source, right? But those are also good option. Bangalore University compared to VTU, the life is quite comfortable, and VTU has a challenge with respect to the timelines, schedules of the exams, right? For most of the engineering colleges which have the common procedure, right? But within VTU also, autonomous college are the best option. So if you are getting VTU autonomous college, those are the best option. Otherwise you can take VTU affiliated colleges also. In the Bangalore University, you can definitely take 10 to 15 top colleges. That should be the criteria, right? So because they have the placement track record also available, and they do have a lot of good industry interactions, your seminars, webinars, and all those things which you require for the development. So that is the second type of college. Now talking about the third type of colleges, which is all the private universities, right? So you have lot of them, right? PES University, MS Ramaya University, or CMR University, and lot of them, right? So the characteristic of these colleges are they have large number of seats. That is why it becomes easier to get admissions. Their seats will be like 180 seats, most of the time, or 240 seats, or even more than that, 400, 500 seats are there available in most of the popular ones. Private university you get is the number of seats are very high, so competition is very high, and the chances of placements are like between 50 to 60, 70%. You cannot expect to have 100% placement in these private universities, right? Because the quantity of students are very big, right? So in those cases also, it is very important to see the NIRF report, right, which will talk about the last 3 years data. And the important thing to look is that there is a difference in the number of students who are eligible versus students who are studying. So if you see in the NIRF report on the top, it will show 240 students are studying, but out of 240 students you will see only 150, 160 students are eligible. That means 70, 80 students who are studying are anyways not eligible, or they are not getting placement. That's why they are not showing it. So it's very important to see the total number of students and then compare how many of them got placed. Don't see how many number were eligible, because there is a gap in the private universities more than the private college. In private college, data are very much close, right? But in the private university, they show different data, and the median salary, definitely you want to see it. Second thing is that private university fees are also very higher, right? Comparatively higher on the sides of private colleges, right? And within the private colleges, some colleges charge higher than the standards which are mentioned by the VTU, right? And you should also look into the fee structure part of it, right? It is also as important as that. Next part, even if you're selecting any type of college, which is private college or private university, you should look for the hostel fees and the location where it is located, right? So if it is near to your house, those type of college should be given priority. See, placement wise, I will talk about the different type of companies in the next video which are coming, and how you should select. But these are that based on the type of colleges, how should you make your own strategy, right? So that's all, and do watch all the videos which are there. And if you are not able to get any link for a particular video, then you can ask me. I will drop the link. That's all I have to cover in this particular video, and thanks for watching, and please do subscribe channel to get similar insights. Take care and bye.